Okay, to start your op art design, you're going to find the center point of your piece of paper and put a dot. Then in order to get our points all meeting in the center, I want you to have 10 lines total. So what I'm going to have you do is put 3 dots at the top of your page and the bottom. So 3 dots spread out on the long sides and 2 dots on the short side. And that will give you 10 dots to connect to. Then using your ruler, you're going to line up and connect the dots. So dot to dot, all along the edges, holding your ruler still so you can get nice straight lines. And then you're going to go in and draw smiles and frowns. We talked about that at the beginning of the year. We talked about contour lines with your bicycle picture. I'm going to rotate my paper so I can pull the pencil towards me. That gives me better control as I'm drawing straight lines. And you're going to alternate the smiles and frowns for each of the triangles. And one more. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to hold the paper kind of diagonally so the point is directly away from me. And I'm going to start with smiles. You want to make sure that it's curved. That's going to show the dimension and the contour of that cone. My next triangle is going to have frowns. And again, these should be curved, not flat. And you should make sure that they're relatively even. You don't want some really curvy and some flatter. And then I'll switch to smiles and go all the way around, alternating. Then you're going to move on to coloring. And for coloring, what you're going to want to do is choose 2 high contrast colors. For this one, I used red and black. And what I did is I did all the red spaces first. So just use one color at a time. And then the next class period, you'll move on to the second color. Just to show you how I started, I'm going to use blue and orange for this picture. So pretend I've done all of my smiles and frowns. And I'm going to start by coloring the inside tip blue. I outlined the space I was coloring, and then I'm filling that whole area in. I'm skipping a spot. I'm outlining the next space with blue, and then filling in. When I'm coloring with my marker, I want to color in one straight direction to keep my coloring neat and precise. Op art is a very exact art form. It's kind of abstract and kind of fun, but things need to be very neat in order to have the effect that we want. And now I want you to pretend that I've done all of my blue areas and I'm ready to move on to my second color. My second color is going to be orange, but I'm going to leave the tip white for all of my orange spaces and skip to that second section. Outline and fill. Skip a space. Outline and fill. And do that all the way around, and then next time we get together we'll finish the marker work and then move on to colored pencil work. This shows you one that's a little more complete. I still have to finish 2 of the black cones, but then I would be done with marker.